Hmm. Richard's saying, any advice to find your wounds? Hmm. Yeah. So that question alone is an incredibly brave question. Most people are doing everything they can to avoid their wounds, right? To avoid. So just being open to them, you'll begin to observe them naturally. Engaging in some introspective practices, meditation, journaling, writing, contemplation, therapy, these things can get them to come up in a safe environment so you can process them and heal them and address them. If you don't focus too much on those introspective practices within the safe container of, say, meditation or journaling or therapy, well, then, like others are saying in the chat here, we could get triggered by others. So excuse me, when others trigger us, I got this term from Richard Schwartz. He's the creator of internal family systems as a therapy modality. He refers to those who trigger us as mentors. So they come to torment us, but they're also mentors. And they're mentors because they're poking our buttons and saying, hey, this is a wound you have that you didn't know about. I'm going to poke it. You're going to feel it. Now, hopefully, you're going to take what I'm doing as a form of mentorship and you'll go and you'll process it. So the world will come and actually help us highlight these wounds for us, especially when you have this great attitude, that you're looking for the wounds. Then you actually feel empowered. When somebody triggers you, you don't blame them. You say, thank you. It's a tormentor. Okay. That was uncomfortable. I'll put up a boundary. I'll take some space and I'll work with it. So that's what we can do. The Kundalini as well is going to flow through the nervous system and bring this material up, the shadow material. It's going to come up into the conscious awareness, and it can be quite uncomfortable. It could be quite scary. It can feel like, way more than we asked for. But it will bring it up. And if we have this attitude, at least, that we're curious about it, we have this idea that wounds are, they have the potential to be healed. That is a huge shift as well. Some people have a wound and they don't have the concept of healing. That's not in their paradigm at all. The idea of healing that is just, it's absurd. But of course, it sounds like you have this idea that healing is possible. And when you do, well, then you're well on your way. Hope this can help you. Hope others sharing can also support you, Richard.